Good evening. I've got a trick I'd like to share with you. Given how much I've learned from your tips and tricks videos, I figured this one out here a while ago. I've been using it quite a bit, and I wanted to share in case this one slipped through your purview. If you know it already, well, that wouldn't shock me one bit, but if you didn't, then I'd feel foolish figuring this out and not sharing. And this is it. Have you ever wanted to guarantee the usage of an output while still feeding that same element back into your factory some way, somehow? You'll see what I mean in a minute. I'm setting up to make encased uranium cells, uranium concrete, and sulfuric acid. The output, we've got the uranium cell and more sulfuric acid. Now, I'm demonstrating this on a fluid, but this works for solid outputs too. You know that if either of these buckets fill up, this machine shuts down. This is going to be feeding the power cells to my nuke field, which will be providing all of my power. I don't want this machine to shut down. I'm okay if these guys back up and don't run at their optimal. But this guy I want running all the time, and that means I need to guarantee that that sulfuric acid is used. The simplest way, of course, package it and throw it away. Mighty wasteful in a game where you're trying to cover the entire world with factories. I want to guarantee this is being used. Well, this is going to be coming from a combined pool, and you'll see that in a moment. And hell, I'll just show you. This little setup over here demonstrates what I'm talking about. This purple container, which is full of, oddly enough, packaged sulfuric acid. This is simulating the sulfuric acid I'm getting from the sulfuric acid fields way over yonder. And this lower container here represents the packaged sulfuric acid I'm getting from the output of the blenders. So I want to make sure, and both of these are being fed into this industrial. I want to make sure, I want to guarantee that the output from the blenders gets eaten first. This is going to be feeding back into the entire system, this guy right here. And here's how you do it. There's some logic inside these industrial storage containers that says when I'm full and I'm being fed by both a top and a bottom, take from the bottom. I will demonstrate. I'm going to go ahead and run a belt from here to here. Now that's full, so it's just going to back up, leaving us with 94. Here, let's go ahead and fill it up. That was a Mark 5. Now I'm going to put a Mark 3 up above, and that's important. Once again, 94, so let's fill it up so everybody's at a nice even playing field. The output from this container is being fed back into my blenders. I need to use a belt slower than this for this to work. So I would use a Mark 4 in this case, just like that. And there's my happy sulfuric acid going. But wait, check it out. I want to use the slower belt on the output because I want to keep this storage container full. I want this guy here to be absolutely full, so when it starts being fed from this lower, it will feed from this lower. Now what happens when all of the sulfuric acid coming out of the blenders draws to a trickle for whatever reason? Let's just go ahead and we'll fake like there's no more coming out of the blenders. Well, now it's going to be feeding from the upper one, which is coming from my sulfuric acid field. The only thing that prevents this system from working is if this belt can't move enough material for my use. Well, that can be a problem. We're getting 270 per. I can't run 6 of these blenders on that, right? I need 240. Well, I guess I can. Okay, my math is bad. Now the blenders are all kicked in and they're reloaded and full of their happy goodness. And as soon as this guy fills up, it will stop taking from here. Here, let's help it, because I'm tired of waiting. And once again, priority comes from this lower container. That's it. That's the tip. Trick. Love your videos, man. Please keep them up. Cheers.